Actually, the topic of today's panel, which is Partnership for Peace, is a topic which is clearly showing that North Atlantic Alliance, NATO, is a very flexible international organization. So that is maybe something not many people would be recognized at the first sight, but everything we've already heard today here is showing that NATO is the organization which is actually continuously adapting itself. So starting from the main objectives which were directly linked with the end of the Second World War, we were coming to the Cold War, and then right after the Iron Curtain was fall down, we were having Partnership for Peace initiative and the program, which actually was directly targeted towards this vision of Europe in peace, whole and free. And that is something we are still doing today. And I've got to say that actually Partnership for Peace is an initiative, and I want to stress out that it's initiative. It's not a structure, organization, or a forum or something like that. So this initiative offers to all of us a lot of possibilities. But we've got to have in mind that despite the fact that we are having a clear vision where all we are going with performing a number of activities, that Partnership for Peace is a program and initiative firstly targeted towards military objectives. So there is a number of possibilities there which are very valuable, especially valuable for the countries which are in some and which were in some phases of transition, overall reforms, where we've got to admit ourselves we didn't have enough knowledge, enough of experience to implement reforms such as reforms linked with, say, democratic control of the armed forces, reforms of the intelligence sector, reforms in the spending of resources when defense and security are concerned. So all kind of help there proved to be really very effective. But then, of course, as the time passes by, NATO, as I said, a very flexible organization, found out and recognized that some additions should be made. And that's what is the Washington Summit in 1999, where actually the whole process is a little bit adjusted further on to the reality, and new mechanisms were introduced. There are first think about the MAP process and Membership Action Plan, which actually within that initiative of Partnership for Peace introduce new categories, introduce the possibility that being a part of Partnership for Peace, you can make a choice. Whether you'll be just a partner, cooperate on military issues, on the issues which you somehow evaluate as something and assess as something that might be useful for you, with no obligations, with no real, I would say, benchmarking in what you are doing. Or you can go a step forward towards being a kind of candidate country for what is the next step in Euro-Atlantic integrations. So when it comes to Montenegro, it's all clear that our choice was quite sound, and starting from the very beginning, from 2006, and becoming the full, I would say, part of the Partnership for Peace program, we were going further on, and now hopefully we will be coming to the 5th MAP cycles, and we will be showing in that way that being a part of this process, we adopted also the other dimensions, not only the military one. Because the basic difference between being just a partner or being a kind of candidate is in extending the way of cooperation and collaboration. So we come a long way ahead because we extended our cooperation towards reforms which are not only in the military sector, which are in other sectors, starting from the rule of law, starting with the public understanding of what is the NATO as alliance, starting with all which is related with spending of the money of our taxpayers, and then coming further on towards being a part of the global security system. And that is where I think Partnership for Peace is showing great vitality and showing how important it was for us to go step by step, phase by phase, to be more ready in order to be a part of that global environment where we will be ready through using all those mechanisms to be a contributor to the global security. And I'm very proud of the fact that in a relatively short period of time, from 2006, Montenegro managed what this vision was. So today, Montenegro is a part of the countries which are contributing for the global peace and security. Maybe there is some of us and among us who are still asking themselves and asking ourselves, what is the difference actually with the Partnership for Peace program and the NATO membership, and whether it's worth going further on? And I believe that with a number of things I already said, that there is enough argument showing that actually it is indispensable to go forward. It is always a kind of a good incentive, a good motivation that is driving us forward towards changing the environment we are living.
Thank you.